Welcome back, Danger Cats, to another Danger Cats podcast. It's just me solo in the house. I've kind of been absent on the podcast. I apologize. I'm a bit of an idiot when it comes to staying very adamant on making sure episodes are out. A lot of hectic things happening in life kind of get in the way sometimes too. So, again, I apologize. Just me in the house. We're going to yip yap about all sorts of stupid shit as usual. And this episode is brought to you by Old Smokes Coffee. We collabed with them and made our own coffee. That's right. Didn't think we had the balls to do it, but we did it. That's right. Old Smokes Coffee, featuring Danger Cats. Also, if you take a moment after the podcast or during or whenever the fuck, you head over to dangercatshop.com. Lip Dinner hoodies are now back in stock, and if you use the code podcast69, you'll get yourself a fresh little deal off some merch. Anyways, I'll shut the fuck up, and here's the episode. Welcome back, Danger Cats, to another podcast. It's your boy, Uncle Hack, just me solo today, yip-yapping about nonsense and stupid shit. NHL season is firing up today, so I'm really excited about that. Pittsburgh Steelers got their first win on Monday evening. I had to miss the game, but I was keeping up to date on all the updates on the Sportsnet app. Yeah, so we're out of the I'm not a guy that can sit here and talk like football like I would hockey. I thoroughly enjoy football just because, like Sundays, man, it's nice just cozying up on that old fucking couch and watching sports, man. I'm not a basketball guy, never have, never probably will be. It's just a sport I can't get into. Lacrosse, I put an honest stab into it. I'm not gonna be like crazy on it. Like I'm not gonna give that big of a shit about it, but I'd watch it if it was on. Some of the best fights ever. Lacrosse fights are fucking insane. Two men hockey fighting on feet. It's like a sober bar fight. It's insane. These guys beat the fucking tires off one another. Like just savages. And smiling about it. Have you ever seen a sane lacrosse player? Probably not. That Indian rubber. And no, I'm not being racist. That's what it's called, you fucking plugs. That Indian rubber. I remember watching one game. I can't remember who was playing. It was in the NLL. And Buddy rings one off the crossbar and it kicks a hard 90 and bucks that ref right in the jibs and drop that motherfucker. Oh, I couldn't even imagine. Like getting hit in the face with a puck is one thing, but like I'm going to say it's probably equal to that ball. Like those boys can get that fucking thing ripping out of them lacrosse sticks. I don't care what anybody says. It's an interesting game too, because you can just beat the fucking hell out of one another with that goddamn stick. Like, it's just savagery, and I enjoy it. I like that. Like today, I'm in the grocery store, and I'm a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. Some old ladies in there, and fucking, I just walked by, hello, and she goes, "Are you ready for the wraps?" Pardon me. And I didn't say it in a rude way. I just didn't understand what she was trying to ask me. "Are you ready for the Raptors this year?" I said, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm a hockey guy through and through. I can sit and watch hockey all day long. I don't, I'm sorry. "Oh, yes, yeah. It's exciting that they won, and we had a good conversation, and it actually, you know what? Putting a pause on about the conversation. People need to do that more often, man. That's what I really like about the elderly. They're always open to a conversation, and I think that's what we need a little more in this fucking world, to be honest. Not enough people are just talking and listening to what another person has to say, or just conversing back and forth, and like, that's like, 5-10 minutes out of a guy's life just to sit there and shoot the shit with somebody. It's like, it may feel minuscule to you, but to somebody else that could mean the world, and that could, like that, just that 5 minutes of just sitting there and like, I don't know. Like I love like me, and I talk about this fella lots on the podcast. My cousin Hooven, Our favorite thing to do. When we go to a bar together, and it's me and him, we never sit at a table together. We go right to the bar, and we sit at the bar. Because there's always people, strangers pulling up, leaving, and me and him will sit there, and fuck do we get to know people fucking. You never know who you're going to run into. You meet a lot of interesting fucking characters. And like that's been our thing since since we turned 18. If we're going somewhere, and if you're with the large group, obviously it's tough to all sit at the bar, but if it's me and him, we're going for a beer, never ever ever, it's a rule of thumb that we have, we always sit at the bar, because then we can shoot the shit. Somebody else pulls up a stump beside you, and you shoot the shit. It's not that hard. Just have a conversation. Like, I feel like people don't do that anymore, and it's really strange. Because man, I don't know. It's just like even me and the Tabor boys, when we all go out. Actually, even the guys up here, like nobody. I kind of surround myself by really social people, so it's very irregular. Like, you're not gonna meet one of us, and and we're not gonna have a conversation with you. So it's very rare will you run into that, but. Yeah, when we're out, we always meet so many fucking people. Like, I recall at my buddy's stag down in Phoenix, which was a wild fucking time. We had a great time, but we met so many people because the boys, we just don't know when to shut the fuck up. I think that's our problem. We're constantly always like, we're mingling with other tables. We don't annoy anybody. Like, we're not stupid humans. Like, if we can sense, like, okay, they're sick of this, but 90% of the time, you're going to run into other people that want to have a good time too. So, just open up some dialogue with some people. It's not that fucking hard. Like, some of the funniest times, like, oh man, where the fuck? Yeah, like, oh yeah, I was just talking about Phoenix. We're down in Phoenix. And next thing you know, you're playing, like, all these board games and shit. And then all the stupidity starts coming out. Like, fucking some U.S. Marine fucking down there. I don't know what he was, to be honest. He was a soldier, but he dared me that I wouldn't drop kick some fucking Jenga game that these guys were playing. And motherfucker, I tackled that son of a bitch like I was fucking Warren Sapp. Just bust through the fucking O-line. And I'm the QB killer. Took that thing down. Well, then it wasn't much later that the bouncer had me by my scruff and threw me out the front door. But the point being is, have a little dialogue. You never know where the night's going to fucking take you, who you're going to meet, the people you might run into. It really opens up a lot of fucking doors in this world, I think, if we just fucking calm down. Like, this political shit is getting too much for me. It's driving me nuts, to be honest. Like, everybody's always like, Uncle Hack, you going to vote for Andrew Scheer? I think that son of a bitch is just as smug as fucking Justin Trudeau. I don't trust them motherfuckers as far as I can throw them. They got the same goddamn agenda. They just word it different to fit your narrative. Look, they don't give a fuck about you. They never have. They never fucking will. They care about their wallet and their wallet only. They don't give a shit about yours. They want to tax the fucking nines off you. Both of them are underqualified too. Let's be honest. One was a ski instructor / drama teacher, and the other one was like, what is he, like a fucking desk clerk at some insurance? Like, they're like, he sold insurance. He sold insurance for like 14 days, and he didn't even get licensed. Like, fuck. They just feed you anything they want to hear just to keep you arguing in the streets. Have you noticed this? Like, people are going fucking mental. I seen a video the other day of these Antifa motherfuckers. First off, Antifa can go suck their own cocks, like they're whatever they are. I mean, that's usually the fucking numbnut group of the earth. I went to one of them rallies and watched them fucking idiots bicker back and forth. I just wanted to see it from my own eyes. You see the shit, and they're always gonna post the, whatever side you align with, so that way they can, fire you up, keep you fucking angry, keep you mad. But if you just don't give a shit and you don't give them the time of day, they lose. I like going in, like, if any of you follow me, like, on Facebook, I like going on CBC's pages and stirring up the pot a little bit with a comment and getting these fucking morons yipping. I've been called a stun cunt enough in my life that it's just water off my back. So anytime I'm commenting on news articles, I hope to God you don't take it serious. Because I'm trying to do is just get people going, and I shouldn't do that. But to me, it's just like they're lunatics anyways, and they're gonna fucking find somebody to lose their shit on. But I don't know. I just think this fucking whole election thing is just it's not even about what party is going to further the country. It's more so who can smear the other person better. You know what I mean? Like this blackface thing coming out from 2001. Do I think Justin Trudeau's a dipshit? Yeah, I think he's a hypocrite because he's crying about this political correctness bullshit all the fucking time. And then it finally comes around and bites him in the ass. You know? And Andrew Scheer, they're bringing up all that shit. Oh, he hates the gays. He hates the gays. I'm sure, like, yeah, he said some ludicrous shit in the name of the church. Who gives a fuck? Nobody even gives a fuck what these guys are trying to do for you. They don't give two shits. Everybody just wants to argue. Well, you know what? He said he hates the gays back in 1988. Oh, is that so? Huh. Did you know Justin Trudeau did blackface in 2001? Like, it's 2019. 2019, and we're digging. I think that whole blackface thing is hilarious, by the way, and like it's like the picture of it just is amazing. I can't believe that moron absolutely painted every ounce of his body, and it's like I'm still talking about it till off of the last podcast, even though like I don't really give a shit. I like making fun of it. I like trying to make fun of it. I don't know if you laugh at it, you laugh at it, but at the end of the day, I'm just looking to make fun of stupid shit. What was I fucking... This is what I mean. I start rambling and I forget what... Oh, yeah. That Antifa shit. I seen a fucking video of this elderly woman trying to cross... She's in a crosswalk trying to cross the street. And these fucking morons are just screaming in this elderly woman's fucking face. You're a neo-Nazi. Motherfuckers, you stupid sons of bitches. You know what? That woman lived through World War II. And do you think for a second that she wants to hear those words, Nazi? Like, she actually lived through like those times. Those were hard times. And like, I'm not going to sit here and guess her age, but you know, there's a good solid chance that maybe she was alive, fucking, or you had to live from that aftermath. I mean, you know, you can't tell somebody. You can't assume someone's age, Brendan. The Uncle Hack. You can't assume somebody's age, you bigot, you fucking neo-Nazi. Why would you assume that elderly woman's age like that, you fucking cuck? Oh, God. But, you know, like, this woman actually, like, was that little small degree of separation of those times, and the after effects of World War II were actually in her life, and you got these fucking morons out here yelling in her face that she's a Nazi because she wants to go and listen and hear what Maxime Bernier has to say. And for those who don't know who Maxime Bernier is, he's a political leader for the People Party of Canada up here, and he's kind of a conservative viewpoint, so all these liberals are up in arms. Oh, he's a fucking Nazi. He's a fucking Nazi. Everybody's a fucking Nazi. If you disagree with me, you're a fucking Nazi. You hear me? You fucking Nazis. But I just think it's ridiculous. Like, nobody's open to, like, actual dialogue. Like, it takes 2 seconds out of your day to quit screaming and yelling like a fucking buffoon and talk to somebody. Hey, what do you think about this? Yeah, great. Then you sit there. Oh, I kind of disagree. There's no sense getting mad about it. What the fuck are you going to get mad? Because somebody disagrees with you? Boo fucking who? I disagree with people all the time. They're stupid shit. And those same people I agree on other things with. It's lunacy out there, I tell you. That's why I'm just hoping, like, you know, a brother can hit the lotto, make some money, and get the fuck out of Canada. I would love to get the fuck out of North America. It's just gotten too stupid, you know? Like, I spent some time over in Indonesia, and I really, really, really fucking regret not enjoying the moment over there. Especially, like, the people I was with. I was constantly thinking about everything going on over here, not like political bullshit or anything, but more so what was happening with Danger Cats. Like, what can I do to further the brand, and not living in that moment and taking time to really appreciate the people I was with and appreciating them, like the scenery, just the different culture, and appreciating like everything being over there. Like it's definitely culture shock. You know what I mean? Like, but I was spending more time thinking about Danger Cats and like what could I be doing to continue working rather than taking that vacation and decompressing and getting the fuck away from work, getting away from the fucking internet, and just, like I said, just enjoying those moments over there. And when I do look back on it and those like the conversations that I have with locals and everything, like they're such a very unique culture, and they really like don't stress about things and don't let things get you down. You're living in a tropical area, like it's not that bad. You could sleep outside. Life isn't that shitty. Where over here, it's such high volume, high pace. We constantly are, oh, what's the next best trend? How can I be popular? Like this, that, and yeah. Looking back, I deeply wish that I would have took more time and like really, really, really rooted down and appreciated those moments over there. I just think like the way they think and how they do things is amazing. Totally different than over here. You know, here we're so in, I don't know, like we're it's just high stress all the time. Like you're constantly worrying about you're taxed to the fucking teeth. You're constantly worrying about your next meal, which fucking baffles me. Why people want to move here? Like it's fucking cold. These people coming from like the Philippines, I understand it's a better way of living and like they have a better chance of making some money and sending it back home, and I don't blame them. Anybody like, oh no, the fucking Filipinos are sending money back to the Philippines. Oh, fuck. Well, motherfucker, are you willing to go and flip burgers for $10 an hour and live in a house with 15 fucking people? I didn't think so. These people are. And then they have no problem. They do it with a smile on their face. They wake up every day, they're happy, and which is strange. You know what I mean? Like, there's people here making $1 million a year, fucking miserable. A Filipino comes over here living in like, man, like they live together, they eat together, and they're always fucking happy. I need to know the secret. Filipinos are always happy. That's why I need it. That's where I'm moving, the Philippines. No, they kind of got some problems. They got a bit of a dictatorship. Don't go, if I'm correct over there. I don't quote me. I'm an idiot. I don't know everything that's going on in the world, and I don't really give a shit either. But it is definitely strange when you go somewhere else. I really highly recommend traveling. I do, and I wish I could do it more. And just my financial situation just disagrees with that right now. And especially like trying to get this up and going and taking it to levels that I want to take Danger Cats. But I also like, I'm starting to learn as I get a little bit older here, is taking time for yourself and really like mellowing out, and join the company around you, and don't just like stress about things, man. Stress is a fucking killer. I know I got like ripped on like over the course of summer. I was so fucking stressed, and just little things, man, like little things, you're just piling up, and like money, relationships, people in my life, and those problems just got to the point where they were stressing me out, where I looked like shit, I felt like shit. I was constantly like, I felt like this weird shame, and nobody should live like that. I'm a firm believer. That's why, in previous episode, where I was talking about depression and like how it is just like, I'm a third. I don't care, like call my bullshit. I don't give a fuck. But depression is a mindset. It 100% in my mind is a mindset. If you wake up every day and you feel bad on yourself and you're constantly putting yourself down, if you're in your own head and you're shitting on idea, oh, you're an idiot. Oh, why, you're stupid for thinking that, Brendan. You're fucking this and that. You're just feeding the animal and that beast that's gonna keep you down. So like, definitely, if I'll say it again, I don't care. I don't mind being that guy that'll put myself out there to to be shit on, or it doesn't bother me, because if it helps one person and I got to be the brunt of some comments online that I don't give a fuck about, then whatever. But just I just started waking up every morning, and my new routine is just I take 5 minutes before I even look at social media, or even think of like looking at my phone to see who texts me. The first thing I do is I lay there and I just think about everything that I'm like really thankful for. Every morning I started doing it, and successes started coming into my life. Just little things, like you appreciate, and like I found myself too over the course of the summer, just as I hit that wall. I'm close with my family. I love my family. They're the best people in my life. And I just found myself not talking to them. I just wanted nothing to do with them. I felt ashamed. I felt like a fucking idiot. And then I just started appreciating and talking more, and making sure like I was thankful for them, and doing those things. And like, yeah, maybe I am a pussy for fucking talking about this, but I don't really give a shit, because I don't know, it's helped me get to where I need to be mentally, and then that starts spewing out in your physical self, and you start looking better, you feel better, your mind is right, your grind is right, and you start everything like I don't know if any of you have ever like read into manifesting. Like I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical of a lot of these things, but I think you can definitely, it starts in your mind, and then once you start thinking that, like, look at a guy like Jim Carrey. His story is amazing. I'm not going to tell it on here, but definitely, if you're looking for some answers, just, there's a guy right there, a perfect example, who started thinking, I want this, I deserve it, I deserve to be happy, and he got everything he wanted. You know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't just come with thinking. It does come with you actually having to do some hard work and putting your mind to something. But if you want to sit there and wallow in pity and have people feel fucking sorry for you all the time, then you know what? That shit's going to get old to some people, and you're going to lose a lot of good people in your life, especially the ones that are trying to help you. And yeah, anyways, that's my TED Talk. But yeah, there's some people out there that need to hear it. Like, I ran into a guy at one of the parties, and he walked up and he goes, "Man, I want to just thank you for doing what you do, because you kicked me in the ass, and like, hard work. I believe in hard work, and if you put yourself out there, and you know what, if you're able to take a little bit of flack back hack." Say that 10 times fast right now. Boom, boom, boom. But, and deal with that criticism, then I think you'll be able to accomplish a lot in life. And yeah, I don't know, but even doing these videos, like putting yourself out there for, it took a lot on my mental health. Like, that's for sure. Like, people you don't know just like shitting down you're a redneck piece of shit. And I never really gave a fuck what they had to say. But over a course of time of hearing that over and over and over again, you kind of like get in your own head. And like, I had to take a moment and like, don't read the comments. Who gives a fuck about the comments? I do every now and then, because I like hearing a good rip on me. Like, a good chirp. I love a good chirp. But yeah. But definitely, like, if you're looking for somebody to definitely with manifestation or any of that, or like you feeling like you're stuck, check out Wayne Dwyer. Wayne, exactly how it's Wayne Dyer, sorry. Wayne Dyer, and he's got a lot of good examples in like getting your mind right. I'm like, not to be spiritual boy on a podcast or anything like that, but if you're feeling stuck, maybe this can help you, and that's what we're here for. We should be helping one another and helping everybody achieve what they want to achieve, and having a fucking party and a good time. Speaking of good times, I don't know. I tried swinging that very quick so we could get back to goofing around and dicking around and telling fucking goofy shit. But yeah, no, that's just something that's been on my mental lately, and there it is. Out there. Take a gander. But it's definitely like, yeah. NHL firing up tonight. That's next I wanted to talk about. Nothing drives me fucking mental is this time of year and all these analysts, they're watching this preseason hockey and they take their predictions and just run wild with them. Oh, I think the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to win the Stanley Cup because, this happened in preseason. You shut the fuck up. I don't even think you should be making any predictions unless we're 15 games in and seeing how the team is playing. I think it's stupid. Like right now is like, yeah, get your bets in. Get some bets in. Throw some money down. Win that cake. Because who knows? Like, would you ever in a million years took Vegas to be in the Stanley Cup final their first year in the NHL? Not a fucking chance. Nobody predicted that. I think every analyst had them in like the bottom 5. And here they're in this cup final. Like, fuck out of here. Nobody knows what's going to happen. So if I was going to take a shot in the dark, though, I would go with, I'd probably go with Tampa. Tampa seems like they're a solid team. They're going to be a solid team this year, and they're going to be a tough team to beat. Also, if you didn't get in, Danger Cats hockey pool. I'm pretty pumped for that. I hope I know if I'm in the bottom, if I'm not above like, that 500 mark, where and I'm like just a loser in the bottom 10, I am going to get fucking roasted. Everybody's going to be down my fucking throat. I'd laugh if I win, get to hand myself my own merch. Here you go, hack. Here's $350 of merch because you're the champ, baby. You're the champ. You know so much about sports. You know so much about hockey that I'm going to give you your merch back because you're that fucking smart. $350 of Danger Cats merch on the line for free, as Bill Burr would say. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm excited. It's like this time of year is such a good year. You got the NFL. You got the NHL. Baseball's winding down, even though I could give a shit. But you got, playoff baseball's all right. I don't mind watching the World Series. Only the finals. See how the Jays are doing. I don't even know how the Jays are doing. Did they even make the playoffs? I don't know. I don't give a shit. Baseball and basketball are like, oh, well, the Blue Jays are the only Canadian team. Oh, well, the Raptors. Nobody gives a fuck. How many closet Raptor fans just came out of fucking nowhere? Oh, they're in the final. I got to support a Canadian team. Who gives a shit? Where were you all season? Now you just say, like, you just needed an excuse to drink, you fucking alcoholic. That's all you needed. Well, it's the finals there. I'm going to head down and watch the Raps play there on a Tuesday night so I can get absolutely corked down at the local pub. So I'm going to meet Larry and the boys down at the watering hole there, honey, and I'll catch you at 11. No, don't worry about dinner. I'll get some chicken wings down there and fill my fat ass up with draft beer and hot wings. You don't got to worry about me. Oh, no, don't worry, honey. I'll get some veggies in me. They always give you 2 pieces of carrots and 2 celery sticks there, so I'll make sure to hammer those in me, and we'll be good. I'll see you at 11. When I'm absolutely tuned in. Oh, yeah, and I forgot. The Raptors play again on Thursday, so me and Larry and the boys are going to head down there and watch that, and haven't watched a single basketball game all year, but just soaking in the good times so you can get fucking pinned. Fuck. What a world. Canadians, hey? Any excuse to drink. Well, I got to support the Raps, Gives a fuck. I don't even think, like, would I want to go to a basketball game just to experience? Yeah, sure. Why not? Like, I'm not even a big baseball fan, but I will sit and watch baseball live all day long. It's it's just a different atmosphere, and it's pretty fucking fun. Especially, like, a good late game on a Saturday, Friday night. Funnest thing, though, a sporting event I think I've ever been to, was an NFL game. We went and watched the Cardinals play the Jaguars there on that stag I was talking about earlier. And, like, that was probably one of the funnest sporting events I've ever been to. Like, other than a Oilers playoff game. I know, they're very rare. But when they made that run a couple years ago, was your boy glued. Every moment I could possibly have to go and watch them play, I did, and would just get fucking greased. And it was so fun. Like, the city was just electric. Everybody was getting pinned up. Everybody. You know, your grandma's grandma up there in the heavens was getting pinned up. She was just fucking smashing liquor. Oh, man. Yeah, like every night they played, the city was a fucking party, and I've never had so much fun in this goddamn city. Just taking a snort of water here. Yes. But here's the hoping that they make the playoffs again. I don't know. I can't see it. I hate to be a negative Nancy, but I can't see James Neal being the fucking answer in Edmonton. Like, how many coaches have we been through? How many GMs are we going to go through? You know, goaltending has been an issue. Defense has been an issue. We have, like, we had, like, you know, we trade away the league's MVP for Adam fucking Larson. Straight up. Now, did we win on the Lucic deal? Watch. He's going to catch fire this year. He's going to catch fire. It's like it's the Oilers curse. You remember when Hemsky left and he went to fucking Ottawa and put up 5 in one night? Like, I swear, it's a curse here. It is a fucking curse in Edmonton. We're the good luck Chuck of the NHL. 100%. You know, we come up, we fuck your career up because the fans are just like junkyard dogs. Nobody's safe up here. Nobody. Not a single soul. You come up here, even McDavid gets some heat. Actually, no, that's not true. McDavid could literally cut the head off a child and then burn a church down. And they'd be like, oh, I wonder what that church did. And that kid must have been some devil in him. That McDavid, though, putting up Genos like a fucking day job. Who gives a shit? Fuck that kid. Let him go. Let him go. He'll serve a sentence. I mean, he's signed an Oiler contract. That's got to be a sentence alone. No? Fuck. But, like, it's honestly the truth. Hemsky, I think Rafi Torres. No, that might be a stretch. Rafi Torres. But Taylor Hall left. Fucking league MVP. Just like that. I don't know what it is here. Must be like we must be like on an Indian burial ground and everybody's career gets haunted. That's what I'm going with. Not that there's nothing wrong with Indian burial grounds, but I'm just saying that that's my guess. That's my guess. That's why it's so fucked. That's why guys' careers. This is where you go to die. We had the heyday in the 80s, and we all try and relive those moments. And then it was like, what was it? 2006? Was it 2006 we lost to Carolina in the finals? 2006, 2005. I can't remember. Or no, 05. 05 was the lockout. I got a computer right in front of me. I should look at it. But anyways, you know, the closest we get, Carolina. And shit the bed. We should have won that. Fuck. Here, it sounded like a true Oiler fan. Should have won that. Should have won that. Fuck. Fuck. But it should be, you know, it should be interesting. Like, I don't know. I'm a big fan of the NHL, big fan of fucking sports in general. Like, oh, fuck. Why didn't I think of that? Austin Matthews, hammered drunk, pulling down his pants and giving his cheeks a pat. That is fucking mint. That makes me smile. Leave him alone. Like, fuck, who gives a shit? Oh, my God. The end of the fucking world. Yeah, oh, that's sexual harassment. Oh, he's fucking hammered. You're a security guard. For Christ's sakes, you were a Marine. You knew who he was. They definitely knew who he was. She's seen her fucking opening and went for it. You know, Christ almighty. Have a laugh. The guy's dicking around. He's not fucking pulling his ween out at you. The guy was doing it all up and down. What's that fucking avenue out there? Oh, fuck. I can't remember. But leave fucking. Who gives a shit? Everybody gets so fucking sensitive now. Guy had happy hour a little heavy. Guy was out having a good happy hour. You know, peach bellinis were on sale. Got himself absolutely smashed. And just tried to have the time of his life. Only for a security guard to just get, that's just, Absolutely atrocious. Oh, Christ. I'm sure if we went and dug up what you did in the past, it was just, you were an angel. The only fucking reason you give a shit is because a guy has a fucking NHL contract. That's fucking horse shit, ain't it? Man, if we went back and fuck the shit that I've done in public, absolutely fucking polluted, piss loaded, gunned, Swiss cheese, the list goes on, of me fucked up, drunk. Like, I don't do it anymore, but I used to do this thing called the Spinderella, where I would fucking drop my pants to my ankle and spin in a circle and piss in the men's washroom. And if you were in the crosshairs, you got hit. It was like fucking handing putting a machine gun in a guy's hand and throwing him on a merry-go-round. You got hit, you're done, son. That was my move. The Spinderella. Ask any of the homeboys back in the Tabor days. If fucking uncle was pissing right up, this is back when I was a nephew, I would drop my trow and piss in a circle. Just spinning, piss all over the fucking place. Scumbag move, I will say. Absolute scumbag move. Not proud of it. But, I did invent it. The Spinderella. And fucking, I remember I'm not going to say who, but one of my buddies' old man. What the fuck is this Spinderella? Oh, I said, all right, come with me. Where the fuck you taking me? I go and piss her, and I fucking Spinderella it up. He goes, you are some kind of fucked. And then it really settled in, that me and my buddies not only are fucked up, but I am, me for sure are fucked up, but encouraging me to do it is just one thing. Oh, yeah. But there you go. Point proven, people grow up. Yeah, we do stupid shit when we're younger. That's the point. Figure it out when you get older. Like, I don't mind. If I'm seeing some young guys having fun and they're not hurting nobody but themselves, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't even bat an eye at it. I maybe laugh at it. That's about it. I don't let it bother my day. Oh, look at you, you disrespectful little prick. I don't give a shit. Because I was that little fucker. And I appreciate that there are little fuckers still out there doing that stuff. It's nice to know. It's just nice to fucking know. Like, I don't know. Like, the Austin Matthews thing is just, who gives a shit? Yeah, I guess they hold you to a higher standard. You're playing in the NHL. You should be a little more respectful when you're out in public. But do you think those motherfuckers back in the 80s gave a shit? It's this social media craze that just fucked everything up. It was fun at first, it was like social media was a blast when it came out. You're posting like dumb shit, fucking roasting your buddies. You got dumb pictures of one another. It was a good time. And now it's just like everybody's looking for their 15 fucking seconds to fame, or 15 seconds of fame. And it's just gotten too fucking much. It's even these YouTubers, man, like the shit that they're doing to people to fucking get 5 fucking million views. Like, holy. It's actually kind of annoying. Like, I'm all for like messing with somebody in public if it's actually funny. Like it's well thought out. But when you're just being a stupid prick, it's not even like, it's not funny. It's just, I don't know. I've never been one of those guys that like, would go out in public just to fucking piss somebody off. If it came to me, it came to me and we resolved it, whether it be words or fighting. It don't matter. But, like the fact that, the shit that people are doing for views is just outrageous. Like, I get it. Guys are going to do stupid shit. Like, there's a fine line, I think, personally. There's doing it for YouTube and the views and like making yourself popular. And then there's just doing stupid shit with your friends and they just so happen to have their cell phone out. And then it goes viral. That's just meh. That's the way it is. But to go out of your way to just be a fucking prick is just like those ones where people were throwing water in other people's face, man. Like, you're a fucking loser. You're a fucking loser if you do that shit. But like, like if it's witty and well thought out, like that show, I really like this show, that Impractical Jokers, like the way those guys kind of mess with people is hilarious. Like the one where they got to paint or draw a picture and they do it for free and get a tip from like somebody will sit down and it's like those cartoon big head fucking stupid fucking photos you get at Disneyland and shit. And these guys sit there and then they got to draw a picture of this, but they don't know what the picture is behind it because the other guys drew it. And then they got to get a tip out of the person. I think that's hilarious because some of them, like one was one was Hitler holding the banana, and this guy was like an East Indian dude, and he goes, "Hey, I got like a dictator vibe from you, holding the banana." And he ended up getting the tip, like hats off. But they have to think of some witty shit, or like when they got the earpiece in, and Buddy's got to tell them what to say. That shit is phenomenal. I bust a gut laughing at that shit. Like, that's well thought out comedy right there. But to be these fucking Munyak Shavazes running around the fucking downtown core throwing water in people's faces or tripping them or fucking with people like that, you're a fucking loser. I hope everything bad in life just hits you one day and you're sitting there thinking like, wow, that karma was real. All those years of me fucking with the public and ruining people's day really came back to bite me in the ass. Like, I don't know. I'm not into that immature comedy like that. Like, I understand I am very fucking immature. I understand that, but not to that degree. Like, I find a lot of shit funny. Like this one might get me in trouble, but I don't give a fuck. But like gay stuff. I think gay stuff is just hilarious. Like the way nothing. I have zero against the gay community. I've got zero against, and I've said it a million times. I support anybody's decision to be whoever the fuck you are. Just do it on your own time. I don't give a shit. I don't, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like if you want to be a fucking unicorn, I don't have to accept it. You can just be a fucking unicorn. Quit throwing it in people's faces. If you just went and did it instead of having to be like, everybody needs to, address me as Szechuan beef. Get the fuck out of here. Like, fuck off. Nobody has the time or give a fuck. Nobody does. Absolutely zero people give a fuck about gender pronouns. There's so much going on in life that they don't have fucking time to learn it or give a fuck to learn it. So just go on with your day. If somebody mistakenly calls you she because you're wearing your sister's fucking bra from 96 and you feel like a woman that day, just suck it up and fucking shut up. It's a whatever. It's a whoopsie. But I am I do think like gay shit is fucking hilarious. Like when they would do like gay comedy on Jackass and like Chris Pontius hitting that ping pong ball with his dick, man. I was in tears. I was laughing so hard because it's like every guy has thought about it. Hey, I wonder if I could talk one of my boys to, pitch me a fastball down the pipe and I'll smack her right out of the park with my little pecker. I mean, if you haven't thought about it, you're not a man. You're not a dude. You're not a true dude. You're just you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You've thought about weird things about you. What could I use my dick for? Every guy's thought that. And then when they did that and then put it on the big screen, every man is just like, damn, I wonder how many pitches it took. How many times did he strike out? And who's all in the lineup? Like, how many times did they run through the crew before somebody got an at bat and got an on base? Just thinking about it makes me laugh. But you know what I mean? Like even little even fucking little shit that like what the what's that fucking game where you smash the fucking thing and it's got to shoot up and hit the bell. I don't know the strong man. Is it wrong to be strong? And then they're like, well, first this thing was gonna hit me in the nuts, and Bam's like talking about it, but why don't we do a dick in the ass? Like, that is just genius. That's fucking genius. That is just fucking hilarious. And if you don't find that funny, then I don't fuck with you. I don't fuck with you. Your humor ain't with me. Like, I was in the pizza joint there after Stripper Olympics, which congratulations to Corella Kraken who won, and she does the Peelers podcast, so check them out for sure. I'm in the one pizza joint, and crew gay dudes came in there, and like, man, I'm friendly. I don't give a fuck. I'll talk to anybody. And I'm shooting the shit when this guy, man, dressed to impress, fucking Canadian tuxedo on. I'm talking like the denim wash, like the kind of 80s looking. He's looking fresh to death with a cheetah print shirt under. And I'm thinking like, man, you are a danger cat. It don't matter. Sexual orientation doesn't matter whether you're a danger cat or not, as long as you're getting fucked or fucking. Either or. It don't matter. Like females, if you're getting some dick, that's great. I'm happy for you. You should be getting some dick. You should be getting laid. Every chance every opportunity that you don't take of getting fucked is one lost. And what if you die tomorrow and that was your last chance of getting laid? You fucked up. And then when your soul's leaving your body and you're looking at that lifeless thing laying there and you're like, way to go, idiot. You had a chance to get your fucking twat licked or your butthole licked or your fucking knob gobbled, and you let it up because your standards, because you got standards. You got morals. I got morals. I wouldn't just fuck anything. What if that's the best lay of your life that you just passed up? And that girl was, so what? Maybe she's a fucking, an 8 under bar lights and 3 under street lights. You know what I mean? Or 3 in the daylight, under sunlight, I guess I'm trying to say. There you go. She's an 8 under bar lights and a 3 under sunlight. Don't matter. Because at the time, she was an 8. When you wake up, she's a 3. You fucked her when she was an 8. Or him. Goes both ways. It's two-way street. Or, you fucked him. If him fucked him and he was an 8, it don't matter. Win's a win. Call it. Every fucking Dwayne Glensky. Shoot the biscuit 100% of the time. Shoot the biscuit at the basket 100% of the time. Wayne Glensky. Dwayne Glensky, sorry. But yeah, never pass up that opportunity. What I was getting at is that guy he had it going on, man. Denim on denim with some cheetah print. He understands style and grace. Gay or not, gay or straight, the guy understands. He gets it. He fucks with the cats. And hats off to him. But they're fucking nice guys, man. They were fucking out there partying, hammered drunk. And I get a crack out of it. What I was getting at is like how they communicate is hilarious. Bitch. They'll call each other bitches. And I think it's hilarious. I'm sure when I talk to my buddies, there's probably people like, this guy's a fucking numbskull. Just an absolute buffoon. Spitting all over the fucking place. And my teeth have been shifting. It's just been hell. It's fucking hell. I gotta get that Invisalign again. But, I don't know. I'm just an idiot, and that is another Danger Cats podcast with your boy Uncle Hack. You can follow me at Uncle Hack69 and follow the cats at Danger Cats 69 on Instagram, Facebook, all that bullshit. If you head to dangercatshop.com, use the code podcast69, get 15% off your order. Oh, doesn't that get you wet? 15% off cats gear? Why are you so nice, Uncle? Because I take care of my nieces and nephews. That's what I do. You want a deal? I'll give you a fucking deal. Anyways, thanks for fucking with the Danger Cats and listening to this bullshit that spews out of my mouth. I really appreciate it. Smash subscribe, share it with your friends. Tell them to listen to the Danger Cats. And we're out of here.